Welcome to episode 8 of the Honda Element pickup truck build on the shipbox shed. This episode we are going to fabricate some box rail covers things, move some wiring to the back, and just generally plan and probably paint and seal up a bunch of other bullshit. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just get into it. Enough of this, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to hear any of that fucking bullshit. So something I didn't really take action on, something I thought about earlier. I thought about it probably episode 3, but this is the old back wall of the Honda Element. And the water needs to come out somewhere off this wall. And normally it would be down behind this light and off of the back body pan and onto the ground. But here now it's ending inside the cab. So I'm going to have to make a way to either divert the water to the outside into the bed, which is option A, or option B, run it down and make a nice drain on each side that clears it from having to drain out of a door like a lot of water can do in cars, or drain out of a fender, but just like tube it right out. Alright, I'm going to start taking this wiring and I'm going to separate it on its sides, and I'm going to start running it, and I'm going to fish it through the doors and through the body panels to the back tail lights, leaving the appropriate wiring for these doors and for this hatch. I believe the wiring comes up this side. I can't remember anymore, but I'll figure it out. Oh no, it comes up that side. Comes up that side because the wire comes out up there. So that's what I'm going to do today. Alright, so I got my bed rail on there. Just gonna make it out of cardboard. Call it a day, because I'm getting tired of working on this. I'm joking. I got it taped on. I got a little line drawn under there. And I don't think you can see it. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna cut it out. Transfer it over to a chunk of metal. And make sure that it works. I did a bunch of work yesterday. Didn't really record a bunch of it because it's just kind of in the way of everything, but I got some wiring ran and got it all run to the back inside those fenders. I couldn't get it inside the doors because I screwed up, and the door, like the wire on the door from a side profile goes like down like this, and I just couldn't fish that thing. I just couldn't get in there, and the connector on this side was quite big, so it wouldn't go. So I just ran them over in underneath the walls, and I have to make a plate over that cover anyway, so I'll just make like a little step. Problem solved. No big deal. Nobody shit your pants. I feel like the motherfucking Karate Kid right now. It's like, put on the template, take the template off, cut the template, put the template on, take the template off, cut the template. Anyway, enough of that fucking nonsense. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Just gently trimming it. I take it off and then I'll do like a little, okay, it needs a little trim there. Blah, 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 blah. It's not going to be freaking perfect until I have it on the car and I'm grinding down that edge to make it buttery smooth. Then it'll be freaking bellissimo. So I realized that I was probably over-engineering the rails. So I went and bought some 18 gauge steel, which is going to be more than enough for that top of that bed rail. And then it's going to be for the sides as well. I was going to use 1/8" plate, which I have over here, but like this stuff, it's like, what am I making, like a 3/4 ton work truck? No, like this thing's never going to be able to haul more than like 500 pounds anyway, and I don't need the bed rail to be able to hold like 500 pounds. I was going to do vertical supports in it, and I realized I don't need to do that either. I'm not going to set more than like 100 pounds on it. So I'm going to start making it a little bit more mindfully and not just so like heavy duty, because I don't want to like make it so it's so heavy with all the steel that I put on it that I can't even put anything in it. It would be pointless. So got some 18 gauge. I'm going to mark it. I'm going to cut it, and we're going to get on it. Alright, so it's starting to look like something. I need to make a little piece for here. It's about 52 inches or something, or 51 inches, so a little 3.5, 4-inch piece to kind of fill that in. And then I need to make this piece for all the way around here, and it's just going to be a nice square 90 down. I'm just not sure if I'm going to weld this on or if I'm just going to screw it on. Be nice to have it removable if I ever wanted to. And you can see it's kind of sitting a little goofy right now, but that edge is going to kind of hold it up in the right spot. So yeah, and then I just need to trim a little bit more here. There's just this weld from this brace. It's kind of getting caught on. So I'll probably just grind a little bit of that down, trim a little bit, get it so it's sitting nice and flush there. But we're working on it. It's, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's built in 3 days. I can't remember what the saying is. Alright, so I cut all these 1.5 strips, and they are just going to go here on this edging. So I'm going to very gently shape it along there and tack weld it, and I'm going to use this vertical piece as part of my gauge to where this horizontal piece should go extension wise out of the body. So I'll just kind of grind it down to where it meets that, make it all one congruent thing. I'm going to clean these, and then I'm going to start working them in. Alright, so it's been a little while. It's been a minute of me working on these. Hopefully I got sufficient footage. Something I didn't realize is this profile off of the back door is a little different than the one on this window edge of the back of the element. So I mucked around, cut some relief stresses, trying to like shape it down. But I'm going to have to add in like just a little piece on each side, just to kind of fill that in, which is like whatever, nothing for this kind of operation. custom piece of metal. And then the other side's looking about the same. Same issue, same exact issue. So I'll just make like a whatever that is, 4mm piece. Well, hot damn, these are looking good. Got it all bent down, re-welded, cleaned up, ground down, ready for some paint. Sitting there beautifully. Other side's done as well. I don't have it sitting on there. But wow, that is going to be that. Alright, that is the end of episode 8. Tune in next time where maybe I make these side panels. Maybe I actually finish that roof trim piece. I don't know. Maybe I'll make the floor for the whole box. We'll see. I love you.